Hello, this is Shlomo Nash from beautiful Jerusalem, sending best regards to you and your families. And I hope I'm finding you and your families in the best of health. As you know, I'm a father of 7 children, 6 grandchildren. I like to tell my wife I'm 28. She doesn't believe me, but I feel like I'm 28, so I'm going to tell her I'm 28. I remember it wasn't long ago when I was taking many of you when we were walking in Jerusalem in the underground tunnels of the Western Wall, the same street that Rav Yochanan ben Zakkai and Hillel and Shammai were walking on, going to the city of David, right? Walking the footsteps of King David and King Solomon, Hezekiah, Jeremiah, going to the Western Wall. Tel Shokol Piot Panimbo, how special that was. Unfortunately, the situation is such today where tourism is pretty much stopped, right? You can't just go wherever you want to go today. It's pretty much stopped. It's a very dark situation, a very bleak situation. But you know what? I was always taught when there's a lot of difficulty and a lot of blackness, if you look within that darkness and you see the light, you can bring more light down from the heavens. It provides a tremendous opportunity as well. I remember it was about 7 years ago, when I'm thinking now, when I used to be so tired all the time, being a tour guide, going up and down the stairs. My wife tells me about 7 years ago, she says she wants to change the food in the house and have less sugars, and she wants me to take a certain supplement. Now, I was really skeptical, but I gotta listen to my wife, right? So I listened to her, and after taking the supplement for about 3.5 weeks, I started feeling more energy. And then when everyone was sick in the winter, I wasn't getting as sick as much. Then when the grandmother saw it was good for me, she bought it for herself and she got it free for one of my children. And it started making a transformation in my family. All of a sudden we started exercising more and eating more fruits and vegetables and changing our health. And I said, if it did it for me and my family, it can do it for families all around the world. And it's just pretty amazing. But I was very skeptical because I said to my wife, how do I know this really goes into the body? And she told me there are more than 38 clinical studies. There are more than 40 clinical studies from major universities all around the world showing the efficacy of this going into the bloodstream and doing good things. And also, for example, from Brigham Young University and from California, where it's in Florida, or it's at Yale University, or it's all around the world. Today they opened up the country of Romania and Mexico. But I was still very skeptical until my wife, for example, with her blood tests and with her cholesterol, it was a little high and she was getting close to being diabetic. And after taking it consistently, she started leveling off those figures. So I said, wow, this is pretty amazing. Amazing, because if it can do it for me and my family, it can do it for families all around the world, and that's what it's doing. And it's pretty amazing. Now, during this time period, as you know, it's a very difficult time period. We have to take a proactive approach with respect to our health and with respect to our wealth, because no one is going to be taking care of ourselves in terms of our health or in terms of our wealth, right? I remember just thinking about it right now. Being a tour guide, as you know, one's income is pretty much nullified. There's no income right now in terms of being a tour guide, right? Everything is stopped. However, right now with my wife's business of helping people getting healthier all around the world, she's increasing her business more than 25%. So right now, I'm helping her as well to help her to help other families and other people all around the world in terms of inspiring their healthy living all around the world. And it's just pretty amazing because I speak to people that I have contacted in different areas in America or in England, and they tell me, thank you so much for helping me make this small change, right? So if this is possibly something that might be interesting for you and your families in terms of making a proactive approach with respect to your health and maybe changing things in your health and also changing things for other families, which could be changing for generations. And what's amazing is I can be doing this from my home. Through my computer, I can be just making orders, helping people get healthier, caring about them. It's emotional sincerity that we care really about helping other families getting healthier and other generations, and at the same time, helping ourselves. So if this might be something that's interesting for you and your families or other families that you might know, please contact us. You can see the contact information below. It'll be my pleasure once again to take you and your families on a beautiful tour, adventure with Shlomo Tours in Jerusalem, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.